Welcome to Affiliate Nerd Out, Real Talk Friday edition. My guest is always Christen Evans. What's up?
What's up, Preppy?
Starting off early.
We kind of comb over situation. It looks like you have a toupee on. For somebody with such good hair, why did you do that to yourself?
Good question. My hair is getting unmanageably long, and it's too long to pop up anymore. And this is where we're at, waiting for my haircut on Wednesday. Hey, I love your fresh perm, by the way. This is
cool. Yeah. I actually styled my hair just for you, so at least one of us has good hair today.
All right. Here.
It's like a Star Wars battle.
Star Wars. I've heard of that movie. I've actually never watched it before.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, like at this point, like I can't watch.
Now you're like not doing it. It's
no,
like
I can't. And if my kids want to watch it, I'll let them watch it if they want to. But since it's like essentially some kind of classic of some sort.
Yeah. You know, my husband and I were married on Star Wars Day.
That's May 5th, right?
May 4th, you idiot.
It's Cinco de Mayo.
May the 4th be with you.
I get them mixed up. That's very wow. We're apparently we're on polar opposite streets on this one here.
Well, no, so the whole thing, we did a courthouse wedding. I was like 5 months pregnant with Dexter, and it was literally like, what day do we want to do this? And it was just kind of like, oh, you know what? May 4th is coming up. We both like Star Wars. Like, we're not huge nerds, but we're nerds. You know, I know you can relate, affiliate nerd out.
Sure.
And so I was like, hey, May 4th is coming up. Why don't we just do May 4th and make it Star Wars-y? And like that way it's super easy to remember. So we did. And then like 6 months later, we got matching lightsaber tattoos on our
fingers. Adorbs.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Cute. So
I never knew that about you. That's funny.
Yeah. And the dress that I wore when I got married is the same dress that I wore 2 weeks later to give a keynote speech at Share Sale Think Tank. And I was 5 months pregnant with Dexter.
Whoa.
Like, I don't know what else to wear. This looks good on me. Let's go for it.
Wow. All right. Weird that's never come up in our 10-year relationship.
I know. That is a little bit strange. Or else maybe I've told you and you just didn't listen.
No, I mean, every time somebody mentions Star Wars, I tell them that fact about me because I like watching people that love that movie react.
Just be like, what? Yeah. No, that's literally insane because I don't know that I've ever met somebody who hasn't seen Star Wars. But, you know, that's because most people are normal.
Sure. Well, you know, I don't fall in that category.
That's true.
Speaking of which, I wanted to tell you about my journey on mushrooms this week.
Ooh, are you a fun guy?
Fun guy? What do you mean? Oh, God. Oh, we're off to a great start today.
So good.
Amazing. Yeah, it's client on Inflection called Psilocybin.
Okay.
And they found a really interesting workaround to selling mushrooms online is they ask for donations instead of like purchasing through their process. And weirdly enough, like their site could use some like conversion rate optimization.
Yeah.
But like using Inflection takes care of that. And their conversion rate is stupid high, like really crazy high. And I don't necessarily get it, but like, so be it with these guys. But anyway, I bought their like $300, like take a journey with mushrooms kit for like trying it out. And
I feel like they should call it the fun guy kit.
Yeah, it's a cute little thing. It comes with like 4 different types of, and so I've been experimenting with them. It's just microdosing, right?
Right.
One that is kicking ass for me is this brain booster. It's got focus in it, cognition, mental clarity.
Those are all things you need.
Things I need. Like And yeah, today I want to like talk about like the drug journey. Like I feel like 10 years ago even.
Cats. One of my cats just alphaed everybody out of my office.
Not a bomb.
Not a bomb. She's fluffy. She's a fluffy bomb.
Oh, I haven't brought Fluff back here in a while. I'll have to bring him back. He's growing so much.
Of course.
Yeah, I've done mushrooms on like guys trips, like golfing and hanging out, and enjoyed myself. But the drug like testing phase in America, I think, is just what like widely opening up. Like 10 years ago, like if you're even smoking weed, like you're a loser, and like nobody's gonna hire you. You can't have a job and unless you're doing this in off hours and stuff. And I think that stipulation has been drastically changing in this last like biohacking world that we're living in.
100%. And I mean, I've seen a lot of studies recently that Gen Z in particular, but also a lot of millennials have been like leaning away from drinking as much and leaning more into THC and microdosing, even like ketamine, microdosing treatments. And I think alcohol has so largely, like alcohol and tobacco, right? We're so largely like the powerhouses of vice for so long. And I think that like both of those things have kind of started to fall by the wayside a little bit more, and in favor of, THC and all of that. I mean, one of my favorite things that I've really leaned into is THC seltzers. I absolutely love them. I represented a company that sold them for quite some time. And I mean, I used to just hand those out at Affiliate Summit and just be like, you want to have some fun? And I think that, as we kind of explore different ways of helping support like kind of different mentality, whether it's like gaining clarity or mental focus, or dealing with like anxiety and depression, which a lot of those like THC seltzers, kind of replace alcohol in that way. I think that it's a lot more advantageous for people as long as they're still kind of really understanding how those alternatives are benefiting them or hurting them. But I think overall, like, and I'm saying this as a girl who loves a cocktail, like give me old fashioned forever. But like, I do think it's such a good shift away from the focus on alcohol to be like the main, social driver behind things. Because not everybody drinks, and like, good, but B, like, it is a good thing to not center that as much during like social functions, I mean, if we look at Affiliate Summit, like 90% of the events are centered around boozing, and I know that there's a contingent of people that are like, I feel kind of left out because like that scene's just not for me. And there are people that suck when they're drunk. So
yeah, you can't be more right. Like,
no, thank you. And it's funny because I used to be one of those people that like, if I had cannabis, I would be like, I don't want to social at all. And now like that's completely changed in me, and it's definitely been like, as I've gotten older, but there's been, a couple of shows where I'm like, let's hit the dispo first so that I have the social zhuzh. But that's also understanding like the strains and stuff a little bit more and how they impact me. Like sativa obviously is like very social, and then indica, which I call indicouch, because that is going to take me out and put me to sleep. But like, just kind of understanding what is, more appropriate and better for different like moods and interactions.
Yeah. Oh man, so many things to hit on. Like the weed aspect and alcohol aspect. These are things that have effects on ADHDers like you and I, and it makes us feel normalized, and that's what attracts us to it. And the thing with those two drugs is once I have some of it in my body, I want more. And that has that addictive part to it. And can we say the name of your brand that you used to represent?
I used to work with Delta, which I mean, it's like fantastic product. One of the things that I really liked about them is that the flavors are really good. So like Like I'm stunned. I love watermelon. It's like one of my favorite like tastes and flavors. It's one of the only fruits that I really enjoy. But watermelon as a flavor is one of the easiest to mess up. Period. You know, like you can get into that like saccharine, sweet, overly Jolly Rancher type of flavor. That's just like, and they do such a good job at their watermelon flavor that like it was honestly impressive. And I loved the fact that they come in 5, 10, and 20 milligram offerings. So there are like the Canna Curious who can like start with the 5 milligrams. There's like the everyday peeps that can do with the 10s, and then like go hardcore with the 20s.
Yeah.
But you know, it's there. Those were really solid. I think I had sent some to you when I was working with them.
You did, yes. And today we're going way over. Like this is just happening. Like we can't get all of this conversation in 15 minutes. So we're doing 30 today, apparently.
We're doing a cool 30.
Yes, you did send me the Delta, and I love them.
Yeah.
They come in 20-ounce like THC or 20 milligrams. If you don't do THC and you don't have like a tolerance of it, if you're not like an everyday smoker of any sort, 20 is way too much for you.
So
like
much.
you finish a whole can of that, you will lose your shit. Like I do half and like share half with the wife and like she's cool with that and I'm cool with that and it's a good time.
Yeah.
Like 20, I'm losing my shit. Losing my shit. If I go outside, forget it. Like I'm just a paranoid lunatic out there.
We'll find you in the fetal position in the woods.
Yeah, I can't handle it. But anyway, like Delta, fantastic product, love it.
Super good product.
Mediation, and I don't care about flavors by any means.
I like to enjoy what I'm like tasting.
Well, like the thing with a gummy is like you're taking one bite. Like I don't care what this tastes.
I don't care about that. I'll just it with a shot. Like it's fine.
Drink, it makes sense. You gave me some blueberry, and I had a fantastic time.
I tried
/Delta, by the way. I'm an affiliate of theirs, so
I tried. I can't remember what brand it was, but it was something that we got from a dispo. But it was a 100 milligram, and I didn't realize it was 100 milligram seltzer. And like it was in like a tall boy, so I'm like, just sipping it. And then I look at the can, and it's like 100 milligrams, and I was like, oh, and so like I had to be like 30 mgs deep in it at that point, and like I've got a tolerance, right? But I was just like, oh, so this is one that I have to put away and like bust back out occasionally. But it took me till I was at like 30 or 40 mils until I realized that like you're good. You're good.
Yeah. All right. Reeling it back in, get back on topic, right? Alcohol and weed are unworkable. Like these are after hours activities. I don't ever do them during working out. Like
you don't have like a sweet spot of focus with THC?
Maybe I do.
Okay. If I'm like doing things like reports or decks, like especially if I'm doing a deck, because I'm like attention to detail, I love to put together a deck. It's really wild. I love to take a little bit and then just like dive in and focus on that. And it puts me in like such a zone. Plus like the visual and creative aspect of it. Like I get my decks get really pretty in those moments. So I do have a sweet spot. I specifically take either a sativa or a hybrid and usually only like 5 to 10 mils if I'm like, that's my like go-to. But there's a very, very lock-in period with me sometimes, but I mostly prefer to like during my wind down when I'm making sure that like all my emails and everything are done for the day, that's when I'll imbibe and be like, okay, this is my all done for the day.
Yeah. There is zero chance I could ever have THC and try to work. I've done it like during late hours. I take a gummy and I'm like, okay, I've got 30 more minutes of work. And then like, once it visibly like comes into place, like I'm just zoned out and there's no chance I get any more work done. So I understand that that's how it works with my body and everybody's going to be a little bit different and handles things in that sense. But like, for me, these are after hour things.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that. With mushrooms and this microdosing and like the focus that and clarity that came to me, especially creative wise, was astounding. Um, that was a huge portion of it, and experimenting with this a couple of different times with a couple of different strands here. I understand that this focus one is the jam for me, and I'm going to invest highly in it in the future, like getting in on this. And I'm even setting aside 2 days a week to like Tuesday and Thursday is going to be my day. I'm not going to take calls. I don't need to be talking to people. I want to be creative and focused and in the zone of
love it.
content creation. And I think, I'll wait until my last hours to be doing the videos themselves because I don't know how my comedic timing is going to be with it. I know on THC, my comedic timing is so fucking bad. Like,
okay.
On alcohol, I am good.
Alcohol.
Like a few drinks in, I'm a jammer. Like I'm spot on. I'm on my toes. I can get in there.
That's one of those other areas where you and I are the same. Is like, man, we could take the stage and bring the house down with the right amount of drinks.
Sure, yeah, and that's what alcohol does for me. But THC, like, if I'm at 5 milligrams, 10 milligrams, like, I can't have a conversation, and like, my joke is a minute late. Like, I can't think of my jokes in mid conversation until a little bit later. Like, it's a weird thing, and I just know this about me. But on the mushrooms, like, conversations just flow. I'm simple. I'm to the point. I'm not as funny, but I don't need to be as funny because I'm in that focus zone. So I'm finding a lot of benefits with it. Long story short, and I'm gonna continue down this road. Psilocybin.
Okay.
That's my jam right there. DustinHouse.com/soul, or hit this QR code and go try some yourself. I've been passing this around to friends. The health and wellness community is very open to this microdosing concept, and that's where I picked this up and like thought we'd give it a shot and see what happens. And I am a big fan of what's going on.
There's definitely been, I mean, not full like social listening, but like,
Trisha's a little freaked out. She's going to start from the beginning. Yeah, Trisha, this is the drugs episode that we decided that we're going to be doing, and killing that stipulation that they're just for losers.
The stigma, yeah. Drugs aren't for losers; they're for winners. Die. I feel like microdosing has really been ramping up in conversation more. Like, I've heard it from people like socially, a couple of friends, had mentioned to me during a recent gathering that like they've kind of been dipping their toes in it. And I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And similarly, mushrooms are pseudo legal in Oakland right now. Like, there's a church in Oakland that if you become a member of the church, then you can donate to the church in order to get products. And we've had a couple grace our house recently. Okay. And so we've been kind of exploring, what that is like as well, which is really interesting. But the microdosing is something I've been really kind of curious about. I have a couple of friends who are neurosparkly like us who have been like, it helps so much. So it's great to hear from you too, that it does.
Yes. Also, if Jehovah's Witness and Mormons are going door to door, and they're taking this tactic with like suggesting mushrooms, like, I can get on board with this. Like,
a really good recruitment tactic.
Oh right? My God! Free drugs, absolutely. Man. Praise the Lord.
I love it.
They're going about it all wrong. Something else I got to bring up with this is when I'm on the mushrooms, or let's go back when alcohol and THC is involved, I want more.
Yes.
I want to keep on going, and that's a problem with my addictive personality and having that in my system. I don't get that vibe at all with mushrooms.
Yeah.
I took a microdose of this mushroom and I was cool for 8 hours. I'm like, I don't want any more. I'm great where I'm at. And I love that aspect of it.
Yeah.
It is just putting me in that zone and it doesn't want me to take more.
Are there like any side effects, after effects? Like, you know, do you feel groggy? Do you get like any pseudo hangovery symptoms at all?
No, and the funny thing is, like, I've done it on video a couple of days
Okay.
where I'm working. Taking it at night. I drop the kids off. I get to work 9 a.m. and till like 3 p.m. is going to be my window for this. And
Yeah.
I document every hour of like what my thoughts are and what I'm going through. And so that video is going to come out in the next month or so and see what
Did you
happens.
do like a time lapse and
Yeah.
like, oh, I love that. Like I'm literally like thinking about it as you're describing it. And I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it has its peaks and
Yeah.
like, it's come down and like so I talk about that journey and what my head's going through in it. And yeah, I one of the most productive days I've ever had in my life, kind of thing.
Oh my goodness.
It was like I was just in the zone and getting after it. And at the end of the day, I look back at all the things that I accomplished and I'm like blown away. I'm like, absolutely, I'm going to be doing this more often. And
Yeah.
I think it's everything people should be testing. I know firemen and policemen that they're drug tested and they
Mhm.
can't do THC, but they can do mushrooms. It gets out of your system really quickly. So if you're in a weird like job where you have drug testing, like you can do this and in your own spare time. I'm not conveying anybody as a fireman go take mushrooms during work. Like here, let's get that clear. But if you're a consultant like us
Mhm.
and doing things on your own time, you're on your own island. This is a jam. Like you have to be trying this out.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, I feel like you just sold me. I don't need to be sold on anything, but like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, the soul side and affiliate messaging, Alexandra, I want to say her name is. I met her a couple of different times. She's a gem. She's on it. Her like newsletter emails are cute and adorable, and like we're helping each other like build this thing out, and like she's doing a lot of things right.
Oh, I love that.
And it can be very difficult in like the restraints that you have in
Yeah.
that industry. Like you can't use PPC marketing, right? Like
No, I mean, there just in general are so many kind of like disclaimers and like
yeah,
rules. And I mean, it's like it's tough to get on networks, period,
sure.
because and I had a hard time with Delta. The program was on share sale, and then when they were doing the upgrade to AWIN, I had to specifically ask, like, are you guys allowing
Yeah.
your THC clients from share sale, because AWIN at the time had a no THC policy. And so they actually had to change that for their legacy share sale clients to be able to move them over. And I don't think that every single brand was able to move over. Like it was very bureaucratic red tape kind of situation. And I think with AWIN in particular, because they're a European owned company, that was a lot of the red tape, but there are a lot of like guardrails once you kind of get into THC and mushrooms that aren't there for alcohol or even like vaping, which is wild. But again, like, yeah, move over tobacco and alcohol. Let the other kids party.
And remember, like even maybe 5 years ago, CBD wasn't even allowed on some networks.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, and it still has a lot of guardrails. Like there's still a lot of red tape around that.
Yeah.
And like so many things that you have to like adhere to, so many regulations that like you can't say this, you can't say this, you have to say this. Like there's a lot to it. I remember I was working with Aspen Green, which is another like THC CBD company. And like we had an entire deck of like the do's and don'ts based on like regulations, basically.
Yeah. Love Laura over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she's there anymore, but she's
I know she's not. She's
Yeah.
doing her own thing.
I saw her at Affiliate Summit, and I think she thought that I didn't recognize her, and I did, but she caught me on the day right after I wasn't feeling well, and so it was like, oh, I'm not the best Christen right now.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but she's great. I had a talk with her at ASW as well. I guess that's it for today.
Yeah. Anything huge happened this week to you, or with you, or
I guess
for
we
you?
could talk real affiliate stuff. Let's say like favorite call. Let me look back into my notes.
I met with a brand yesterday that I.
Oh, did you? Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I met with a brand. I'm not going to say who it is yet because I'm trying to win their business, and I feel like that jinxed it. But it was very much a vibe check call, and vibes passed immediately. One of the girls, her cat was like one of the first things I saw on video, and I was like, oh yeah, have 5 of them and a dog, and we all have multiple pets, including like multiple types of pets. One of the girls was a Swiftie, and it was like literally they're like, what kind of brands don't you like to work with? And I was like, it's less about that and it's more of like the people. And I was like, I have a pretty strict no asshole policy, and they're like, yeah, we do too. So it was like it was one of those where like the vibes were immaculate, and I really, really hope I get to work with them because it was just like everything was falling into place.
Yeah. I've got this new thing where agencies are asking me to be their reference. And the brands that they're talking to, they want me to kind of be a closer of like, hey, this is why I like them. And so that's a new thing that I'm doing with some friends in the industry. So that came up this week.
Wait, you have more friends than me?
I'm coming up with this piece of content. I'm building a baseball team of affiliate marketing all-stars.
Ooh. Am I the shortstop because I'm 5'2"?
No. You're not my shortstop. You are on the team. But once
just I started out in outfield.
No, I mean, I'm not sure if you're on the field or not. Once I started building this, I'm like, there's no way I can just have 9 players on this.
True.
I ended up expanding it to like 30 because there's so many things on a baseball team.
Yeah.
There's general managers, there's like bullpen catchers, there's like there's all these other spots, and everybody fits into the equation. Spoiler alert, Nick Marchese is the janitor. So
beat it up, cheesy.
Oh god, I hope he watches this one today. Yeah, so I've got that piece of content coming in a while, and that's just a fun one for me.
Yeah.
It's just
like
that's for nobody else besides me. Oh shit, I forgot where I was going with that. Anyway, those are some of the calls that I had this week. Bustling, like publisher highlight is super hot right now for me. I'm selling that as a content package.
Nice.
And the content package for SaaS product reviews is super hot right now. So I'm getting a lot of leads in that sense. But my favorite call of the week, do you know Keith Passain? Used to be the Uber affiliate manager way back in the day, but he has his own agency. He's like a top 5 smartest guys in the industry kind of dude.
Oh, yeah.
He and I are going to do some content together, and we're going to find a network and like talk about like AI and affiliate management and like building these AI things out. And that's going to come out in like a series in March or April. And I'm really excited about that content because it's next level of what I want to do and what I want to build here.
I love it. Yeah, I think you've been coming out with some really good content recently. Like your game has been upped so much in like the last 6 months compared. Like it's I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, we got to snap this off. I got my call. Great conversation. Thanks for hanging out.
Let's go do some drugs. I mean,
not right now. at 4 o'clock, maybe. We'll see. All right.
Have a good weekend, bud.
You too. Take care. See you, folks.